That's right, you read the title. You know what we're gonna do today. We're gonna be making a tier list. We're ranking every single combat mechanic in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. First off, what defines a combat mechanic? We gotta define that if we want to rank every single combat mechanic. A combat mechanic is when your character either gets better tools or more tools as a result of either being behind or getting hit. That's what a combat mechanic is. But what does that mean? Look at these 8 options that I have carefully selected. Yeah, that's right, Anvo. Waft is gone. Not a comeback mechanic. That's right. Waft is not a comeback mechanic. I see a lot of people bring it up as a comeback mechanic, but it's actually not. It's just a strong move that happens to help you in making comebacks. And people think it's a comeback mechanic because you get it after like 2 minutes. 1 minute and 55 seconds to be specific. Rest is a very similar move, but that's not a comeback mechanic. But if we gave Rest a timer, would it then become a comeback mechanic? No. So yeah, Waft is not a comeback mechanic. It's absolutely gone. Let's start with Arsene. Arsene is really strong. It doesn't give your character more options, but it does change a couple options and make your entire kit way stronger. We've all seen how many times MKLeo has made some ridiculous comebacks or gotten kills just right before Arsene runs out. It's really strong. I think it's gonna have to go in a solid A tier. Wing? Bro, Wing isn't even on the list. Wing isn't the comeback mechanic. What the? Oh no, you mean I was thinking about Wonder Wing. You mean Sephiroth Wing. Let's do Kale Punch. Kale Punch is very good. It's a move that kills you ridiculously early. It kills you at like 30-40, right? It goes through shield, which is freaking ridiculous. Like, it's a punching move. Why does it go through my shield? Like, if it shield broke, I would kind of understand, but it just goes through shield. That's not fun. And you always have to respect it. And you can get it multiple times a match. I'll put it in A tier. Let's do Limit, all right? So Limit, it's a comeback mechanic. I know you can charge it, but you do get it for getting hit. So technically, it is a comeback mechanic. It improves Cloud's movement, it gives him a good recovery, and it gives him pretty good kill options. Makes him faster, that's always nice. You could compare it to Arsene, except it's more movement heavy. It generally has a smaller impact on the match than both Arsene and Kale Punch, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in B tier, I think. Let's do Terry's Go Meter. Go Meter is kind of unique. It's one of the only ones that you can't lose. It doesn't do that much. It gives you 2 more moves, and that's it. But both of those moves are really strong, but they're also really unsafe. So you have to confirm into them or go for a hard read. So I'm gonna go ahead and say it's the worst one, but it's definitely one of the more scarier ones, for sure. When Terry gets Go, I'm scared, bro. I'm scared. You do get it at 100, and you never lose it. The fact that you never lose it is a pretty big deal. That's honestly the best part about it, and it doesn't do that much, so yeah. Lucario's Aura. Now, Aura is ridiculous. It's mostly just stronger rage, which every character has. It also makes your Aura Spears bigger. I guess that's a little nice. It's a nice little bonus. But it is held back by the fact that it's on an absolute dog shit character. Let's do a little thought experiment, okay? If Aura was on any other character, can you imagine how ridiculous that character would have been? Let's, for a second, imagine that Aura is on Ike. Can you imagine how early you would die to stuff? You get him to like 80 and then suddenly you die to combos and kill confirms at like 30 or 40? That'd be ridiculous. Marth would be ridiculous. Lucina would be ridiculous. Mewtwo would be ridiculous. Wario would be ridiculous. Seriously would be ridiculous. Roy would be ridiculous. Luigi would. Sam is God. Can you imagine Charge Shot with Aura on top? It's a messed up mechanic, but the character is just bad. Thank God. Thank God the character's bad. Rage Drive. Rage Drive doesn't do that much, right? I mean, it gives you 1 more move. It makes you deal a little bit more damage, and you can lose it if you take 40%, or if you try to use it 4 times. Oh. I guess it's kind of bad. Never mind, it's one of the freaking best. It's ridiculous. It kills so early, and you have to respect it so much. It's crazy. It is S tier for sure, bro. Like, you outplay Kazuya, who by the way, kills you at any percent with an electric and then just combos you and then you're dead. God forbid you outplay him. You outplay him for a minute and now he's at 100%. And he's heavy as fuck. He's so heavy. He's gonna get it every stock unless you edgeguard him or unless you like waft him or something, right? And then he kills you at 50 or like 60. It's a command grab with armor that goes across like almost half the stage. The burst range of that is insane. And like even if it doesn't kill, it still deals 40% and now you die to one up tilt electric up smash. It's a really freaking good comic mechanic. It's insane. That mechanic is insane. Now, Wing. Where would I, as a Sephiroth main, put Wing? I wonder. I think it's A tier, but it's above Arsene and Kale Punch. It makes you faster, it makes all your moves stronger, but there's a couple issues with it. You get it pretty late on a light character, so you can lose it pretty quickly. But yeah, it also gives you another jump, which is really nice. Without it, Sephiroth would probably be like low tier or low mid tier, around there. So thank God he has it. It makes all your moves safer on shield, which is a really big deal. Let's again imagine that it's on another character. Like let's say that I don't know, Pyramithra gets a Wing at 80. Good God, that would be horrifying. Or Byleth getting Wing. Or like, Roy getting Wing. Suddenly he just runs off stage and forwards you 3 times and it combos and carries you off stage and you die. There you have it. That's my comeback mechanic tier list for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe. If you disagree, let me know. Tell me I'm wrong.